One of the most controversial topics on Core Journey is TP killing or teleport killing. Every day there are new victims to this, but why do people do it? What are the reasons? And what are all the different methods of it? Core Journey, like countless other Minecraft servers, really tests a person's skills to how well they can read people, as the key to survival comes from forming strong alliances with other players and creating groups, allowing the sharing of resources and creating a force to be reckoned with. However, if you misplace any form of trust, you can quickly end up with a compromised base, robbed, or even worse. There is no greater example of this than TP killing, which can tarnish a player's reputation server-wide, and once you are labelled a TP killer, you will find yourself joining a long list of players untrusted and disliked by the overall community. But why do people do it? Some players enjoy having a bad reputation on a server by being known for killing any player, and there is no quicker way of achieving this than TP killing. Also, there is a lot of toxicity between players on and off the server. TP killing can act as a quick way for someone to get revenge. When dying results in a 24-hour ban, taking big risks are not worthwhile. So when engaging in PvP, players want every advantage they can get, and through multiple ways, teleporting can give them this. So let's get into the different types. First up is the classic TP kill, where an established player offers to help a new player. If they have not been on the server before, they may accept the teleport or invite this player to them, as they may feel they have nothing to lose. However, as quickly as the invite was sent, they are killed and banned. Next is the straight up TP fight. If you accept a TP for a fight, you are usually at a disadvantage, as the fight will be on their terms at their location of choice. Also, you have to take the risk that you will have better gear or are a better PvPer. But this does not stop players taking this risk day in and day out. There is also a risk of a one-sided fight teleport. Two players may try to settle beef with a fight and send out a TP so they can settle it. However, what could be discussed as a 1v1, once TP'd, the victim may be greeted by a whole gang out for blood. The original trade TP kill, one of the most commonly used killing methods. And this is where a trade is set up between two players, and when the one player is teleported to do the trade and unsuspecting, they are killed. This is especially profitable for the other player, as they will get whatever item the player was trading and whatever else was in the inventory for free. However, on the 22nd of May 2020, a trade feature was added to the server, allowing players to trade items without having to teleport to one another. But don't think this stopped trade TP killing, it just changed how it was done. And this is where I can introduce Wave 2 of trade TP killing. And this only works on players who are not concentrating on the chat enough. Again, two players discuss a trade and agree on a price, but instead of the one player sending a trade request, they are sent a teleport request. And assuming they do not notice, they may just accept this and be killed by that player. Also, what can and is done often is where a player towers up high, creating a large drop, and upon teleporting a player to them, with a simple punch they fall to their death. Alt suicide bombing. This is perhaps one of the most controversial methods of TP killing, where a player with access to alt accounts, usually from services such as the Altening, logs in, pretends to be a new player and asks for help. If the plan works, the target will accept the request and invite them. The alt account then places and triggers an end crystal, killing both themselves and the unsuspecting player. The TP chain. On Core Journey, upon sending a teleport request, there is a cooldown period where you have to wait till you can send any more, to avoid one player inviting their whole team at once. Although, if a team is organised enough, they can use a method known as the TP chain, where one player sends a teleport request to another member, and in turn that player sends one to another member, and so on. And by accepting the requests in the right order, it can result in a mass teleport to one location from one player, and can be used to attack players off guard. And perhaps the least forgiving, and one which is purely done out of pure vengeance, the Void TP. A player will fly with an elytra just above the kill zone of the Void in the end, and send a player a TP request. With little to no time to react, the player has a quick death, and with them, all their items fall out the world. The problem with TP killing is it can feel like a cheap kill, and when dying means a 24-hour ban, an unfair death hurts a lot more. And with the current pandemic of alt accounts, even new, genuine players with no items are wrongly killed, as the risk of getting suicide bombed is not worth taking. In short, the teleport feature allows players to group together and create some great builds famous on the server. So whenever any player accepts a teleport request, they need to consider what they are stepping into. I hope you enjoyed this core journey short, and if you have been enjoying the videos, you too can join the story on corejourney.org. I'd also like to thank Wrench for creating pixel art of myself, Postman, Bear, Gendy and Nikachu.